Hi, welcome back to the shop. I'm Ray. Today we're going to focus on twisting bar stock. Not just twisting bar stock, but making a wrench to twist that bar stock. Twisting bar stock's been around for many ages. There's so many different ways that you can twist it, but the key is you have to twist it. In my campfire series, I used this twisting wrench that I made a few years back. This side is dedicated to 1/2-inch square stock. This side was dedicated to the 1/4-inch square stock, but I adjusted it to be used on the 3/8 square stock. What I'd like to do today is make an idea that I had in my head that uses this bar stock. Now, you don't have to have a dedicated wrench to twist your bar stock. I've seen many people use an adjustable wrench. This is just a standard 12-inch Proto adjustable wrench. It is a fantastic way to twist bar stock if you don't have anything. But this wrench has some limitations. The limitations on this wrench as it is as you're twisting with either hand, you're going to be putting a bend one way or the other, most likely in the stock that you're trying to twist. I have seen people weld a bar across the top essentially to look something like this, to where you adjust around the stock and then you can have a two-handed twist, and that does work. I use these for way more than just twisting. I will use this for twisting on occasion, but I use it for putting my propane bottle on and off my gas forge. I use it for adjustments. I'm a farmer, so I need good, strong, adjustable wrenches without having that extra piece on there. This is a great idea, but it's limited. Today, I want to focus on this bar right here. What I'd like to do is turn this bar into a dedicated wrench to turn 1/2-inch stock, 3/8 stock, and 1/4-inch stock. And we're going to do that with a little help of the power hammer, the coal forge, and a little bit of ingenuity. Stick around. What I've done here is it's just a simple drawing of what I want this piece to look like. This is my piece of stock here. It is 3/8 inch by 1 inch. Nothing special, nothing fancy. It's just mild steel. I get it from a local supplier here in town. The spots here, this being 4 inches distance, I'm going to use the power hammer to isolate this material. I have already placed a couple of marks and center punches where I want to start my isolation of material. We're going to draw out the handles on both sides. On one end, I'm going to put a decorative spot that I can use to hang something similar to this. Hopefully a lot better looking than this one was. I made this about 4 or 5 years ago, and that was the first time I had made one, I think. Let's get started. I've done here is I have taken the 1 inch, I've brought it down to roughly a 1/2 inch square, then I've gone octagonal, and I think I'm going to take it a little thinner just for comfortability of my hands, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I know that I fish lipped on this end right here. So what I want to do is I want to cut that fish lip off because I don't want it forming a cold shut on the hook end that I am planning on putting on here. So I'm taking about a 1/4 inch off. It hot enough to cut. Glancing blows, falls right off. Shove it in my bucket. Got a little bit of rag to clean up on this end. I'll do that at the vise off camera right now. Okay, about 1 inch. Seat that shoulder. Turn it sideways, get the same shoulder. Same shoulder. Half blows, half face blows. Set that shoulder. At this point, I'm not worried about this other end. I just want to set that shoulder. Now I can start focusing on drawing that out. I don't need it to be too thin because I don't want it to break, but I want it to be thin enough that I can get some length out of it and curl it around so we can hang that on a hook or a nail or something that we might make in the shop. Your crazy where's your better cut? Okay, I want to focus my attention on making it round. I'll start at my big end and work my way to the point. A lot of people start at the point, work their way back. I have found that that does not do me justice. It pushes material towards this joint right here. light, quick blows, keeping it moving. Kind of like forge welding, light, quick blows. Not trying to change the world in one point, but I want it pretty. All right, that's the direction I want it. Bend it that way. Bring it to the horn. Bring it around. Bring that down. Bring that around. Do a little bit of cleanup here. I like that look. Gives me something to hook onto on a hook or a nail without being so bulky that I can't get my hand around it if I need that a little bit of extra. I do need to do a little bit of cleanup here. Need to add my touch mark, and then we're going to be ready for the mill. Need to do a little bit of straightening. All right, clean the spot. I want it on the end that has the hook. There it is. Turn it over. I've got just a little bit of straightening on this end to do. Just a touch here. Just a little bit of straightening on this side, and then we're ready for the mill. I will grind off all of the slag before milling. But, show you the touch mark here. So what I've done here is I've just done a basic mark out. I will do better as far as measurements go, but this is just an idea. I've got the 1/2 inch on this side, the 5/16 here, the 3/8 and the 1/4 inch. So 1/2, 3/8, 5/16, 1/4. That gives me my twisting ability on all the pieces in all the range. I do have nice gaps here to keep this from bending. This will stay cold for the most part. It will go on hot steel, but for no more time that it's going to touch the hot steel, I don't think I have anything to worry about. Let's get to it. Okay, we are here at the mill. I'm going to put in just a couple of thin parallels here just to get me up away from the bottom. I have marked out on this side where I want my parts to be. I just want to double check that I am gonna clear. Let's use this ruler that stabs me about 90% of the time. Make sure that I have enough. Make sure I have enough to clear a 1/2 inch. Oh yeah, I've got enough to clear a 1/2 inch. So though this side right here is going to be for 1/2 inch bar, I don't want to make it exactly 1/2 inch width, because as the steel heats up, it expands, and I want to make some room for that expansion. And I'm going to need to roll over my edges as well, because I don't want it to leave tool marks on my twists. So I'm going to bring it out just probably about 30 thousandths greater than the 1/2 inch. So 530 thousandths width. I'll go exactly 1/2 inch deep. That part doesn't matter. As long as I have the majority of the metal sticking into the wrench itself, it'll twist just fine. We're going to start off with our 1/2 inch collet. Let's start it there. Grab my Z-axis. We're going to come down 50 thousandths. And a little deeper. This one is really not made for heavy work. Over there. Doubles. We're going to cut oil on there. Okay. Doubles. Not the sharpest in the world. We're going to 4,500 at a time. Now let me use a vein. I think it's fine. We're going to 200 doubles. We're about 4,000 steps each pass. It's a little bigger. Oil is cheap. Oil is cheap. Oil is cheap. And clear 6 thousandths. 400. Back in. Turn out. 50. We're almost at depth. No juice. My depth here is 312 thousandths. That's the depth rotation total. I can easy breezy. 110 thousandths. Alright guys, so I've got the notches cut, my 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 1/2 inch, 1/4, 5/16, 1/2 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch. Still see that we've got some rag on here. I'm just going to use the vise here. We're going to run some files. We need to round these edges. They are very sharp edges. I don't want those edges cutting my materials when we are doing some twists. I need to clean up these edges first, and we'll see you on the finished product. while we're testing it. I've got a piece of 1/2 inch steel and a piece of 3/8 inch steel in the propane forge heating up. We're going to test our brand new twisting wrench. I don't have any quarter, I don't want to make any. I don't have any 5/16, I don't want to make any. We're just going to test it on the 1/2 and the 3/8. It should work fine. Those are the two biggest sizes. And if they work fine, I know that the other two will work fine. Alright, we're going to test this 3/8 bar first. And nice and straight in the vise. Get our 3/8 wrench on here. And let's give it a twist. Nice, smooth action here. That's a good wrench. Got a little cold on me. Straighten it a little more. Looks fantastic. That looks fantastic. It's a good twist. Get our 1/2 inch in here. Nice and straight. Get it nice and tight. 1/2 inch. I'm going to twist it from up here. We're actually, yeah, let's twist it from up here. Twist it the opposite direction. It's a good twisting wrench, easy to maneuver. This is going to come in really handy. This wrench works as advertised. Well, I like the look of a twisted steel.